All right, you said it. I read it. Let's do some comments. All right, I compiled some comments over the last couple of videos. As I read them and I found them to be interesting, good, bad, or indifferent, I saved them, and we're going to go over some now, and I can give you my response, and let's just do this. It's always fun. I think you guys enjoy it. All right, what is the first one? All right, here we go. Somebody get a pen because belly boob and the leather meatball are ready to burst. Meatball is squeezed into that vest like a canister of crescent rolls 3 seconds away from popping. The funniest part is the sheer delusion. These two complete ding-dongs think they're giving off terrifying biker gang energy, but they're actually giving off two overinflated pole floats trying to ride a weed whacker. I cannot with these two. Thanks for the commentary, BV. Oh my goodness. And I'll just remind you that, I just grabbed these as I read them. So these are, I don't remember which ones I got. But that was a great comment. That was so fucking funny. What a way to start, right? What a way to start. I got nothing. Let's just move on to the next one. All right. Oh, there's my Carolyn. Geezer. I think I've had 5 days that wasn't triple digits. Cool the drama, Tater. Yeah, that was because Tater, he's always, you know, our little weather gremlin, he's always bitching and complaining about weather and this and that and the other. The triple digits. And so Carolyn, yeah, it's always triple digits in the summertime. Get over yourself. Good stuff. Oh, I dare him to wear his Mickey ears there. Another good one. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny if Tater, you know how he puts on his little costumes depending on where he's at. Even his little burger ears would be nice to ride through Sturgis with. Oh, I would like to see that myself. All right. I'm really sure the 12 folks getting free tattoos are quite annoyed that Tater posted their phone numbers for the world to see. And yes, I caught that, but I didn't mention it. And I kind of saw the names. I really didn't look at it long enough or good enough. I missed it the first time until I read this comment. And there was a couple other ones that mentioned it too, that he actually posted the phone numbers. And I was like, oh, that's bad. Because what you do, you know, you get in these lines and, you know, if you're fiddle fucking around, you're not going to stand there while 12 people go, you know. So if you happen to wander off and grab a beer, go piss or whatever, and they call your name and you don't show up, they give you a second. They'll, you know, that's why your phone number's there. They'll give you a ring-a-ding on your cell, and then, you can be next. So, yes. So for Mr. Privacy, Mr. Demanding Privacy, and people were all up in his shit, posting people's names and phone numbers. Yeah, you gotta love it, right? All right, what we got here? A couple of things about the Tater. I wonder if the penny presses are popular among the real bikers. Laugh out loud. Has anyone noticed that the two of them have appeared to stop attending church? Interesting. He made sure to mention it while the court date was pending. I'm sure that isn't only a coincidence. Tater would never fake something to make himself look good. No, Tater would never fake something to make himself look like a good person. And that is a good point. That is a very good point. Because back there for a while, he was, it was all about going to church and this and that and waiting for his glasses and everything else. And we see he put the glasses on his face once, and now they're gone. And apparently when you are, going through, litigation, some legal issues, I guess it's good to, go pray and look like you're a good Christian little boy doing the good things, sitting there reverently with your hands folded in your lap. But after it's all over, yeah, fuck that church set. Good point. All right. Probably didn't tip for that free 99 tat either. That is probably correct. That's right, because Tater does like that. It's the best price. Free 99. That's right. It's free 99. Yeah, but yeah, it is very customary. Even if you are getting a free tattoo. Hell, even if I pay fucking $400 or $500 for one, I still tip the dude. But yeah, if you're getting a free one, definitely slide the dude some money, man. And come on. If you're going to do that, you're going to be like a Sarasota Tim, and you're going to go, I just bought the people behind me a coffee. Well, they wanted a coffee and a biscuit. And I said, no, that's $10. I'll spring for $2. But yeah, you would have, he would have mentioned it or showed it, I think, because, hey, I'm a good guy. Look, I tipped him for a free 99 tattoo. I agree. He probably did not. Did he grow the beard for Sturgis? We kind of addressed this on the live stream, and I asked that question. I was like, do you think that after Sturgis is over, we're going to see a nice little clean shaven Tater? And he's going to say, yeah, I clean shave so I can start all over, so I can do no shave November. That was my thought, because yeah, I think he was growing it so he could, again, fit in and look more the part. And now that Sturgis is over, he doesn't have to try to look like a biker anymore. I think he's going to shave it. So I think he did grow it for Sturgis. Not a good comment. Around rodeos, they were called store-bought cowboys, guys with fake buckles, etc. Around Sturgis, they're called store-bought bikers, guys with fake patches, etc. Yep, you are correct. I think that is true. But then again, I have to say that there was a time when things like Sturgis and biker rallies, and there was bikers. Not saying that there's not bikers now, but there's a lot less bikers and more people, more professionals that just have money and buy Harleys. And so, yeah, that kind of biker thing is a little over, but yeah, there's a lot of fake bikers nowadays, in my opinion. So what is next? Let's see. Oh, squirrel bait. I was thinking Diana may be a bigger poser than Tater. She's not into motorcycles, skittish riding on them, and took the night off, according to St. Louis Scott. When him and Tater went to see the concert, there was no Diana. Yeah, that's true. STS told me she was taking a night off. She went to dress the part, but not into it at all. The camera lies. And fake smiles. I forgot. She wasn't with him when he went to the Blue Whale either. Oh, that's right. She wasn't there for that. But yeah, I think it's quite obvious to anybody that watches that Diane is not fond of these bike rallies. She really doesn't like riding on the back. She might like going for little jaunts here and there on the back of the bike, but she doesn't like being stuck on that thing for a long time. And whether you got a big ass or not, you look at that that king and queen throne that he got, that seat, that little seat that she got to set her ass on. Yeah, they're not comfortable. And so, yeah, she's not having a great time with that, I don't think. All right, go easy on Tater. He's suffering from a terminal case of the dumbass. Yeah, you're right. We need to cut him some slack now and again, because he is suffering from that for sure. Oh my goodness, good one. I've had a YouTube channel since 2007. Never made a penny on it. Couldn't care less. Well, this one was on the the silent boss, the invisible boss of YouTube. Well, if that's the case, just like anybody else who does YouTube and never made a penny and doesn't care about it, guess that fucking video wasn't for you then, was it? It was for other folks. That's kind of obvious, but thanks for commenting anyway. Same video, and my YouTube boss would like me to take my clothes off, talk about drama, flirt with my customers, and hustle products. I don't want just to have to get a decent paycheck. I'm about to fire my boss. I thought that one was funny. I remember it now, but yeah, I'm sure that when you're a female, YouTube's saying, "Hey, look, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this." Do this. You want more money? You want more views? Yeah. Fortunately, I'm just an ugly old man, and I don't have those problems. All right. Oh, here we go. We got a book. Let's read this one. I'm sure I saved it for a reason. Good afternoon, BBs. I enjoy your walk and talk around your community. I'm an architectural enthusiast, so I'm constantly looking at the buildings you pass. Cool. Very nice. In this politically sensitive time, it's refreshing to hear someone speak the brutal truth about societal fascinations with service animals out loud. Most of the people that espouse that mindset should be under psychiatric care and probably medicated for unrealistic anxiety disorder. I personally know people who've received professionally trained and certified service animals. In most cases, the animals are trained for specific conditions. Two of my veteran friends suffer from PTSD as a result of time served in the Middle East theater of combat. Another friend has an adolescent child that suffers from sporadic seizures. Somehow the dog can sense the impending seizure without it manifest. Somehow the dog can sense the impending seizures before it manifests. Sorry about that. The dog gives the child signals to find a safe space to sit before the seizures on set. These professionally trained service animals are very well behaved and aren't to be randomly approached and petting or feeding by strangers. You hardly know when these animals are in a room. If I were you, I wouldn't worry about offending keyboard warrior knuckleheads because yappers love yapping. BlindViews keep telling the truth to shame the devil. All right. Well, yeah, and that was because I talked about people with their pets and everything, and they love their pets, and we all love our pets. But just because you found a vest on Amazon that says this is a service animal doesn't make your fucking dog a service animal. And just like this person said, that is the way it is. I don't have one, but there are dogs that are trained to help. They're seeing guide dogs. They are trained. And yes, they lay, they sit. You can take them places unless you actually are, taking them on an adventure and a play date or whatever. They don't go running wild. They're not growling and barking at people. They're not fucking sniffing butts, not doing none of that stuff. And yeah, there's people that have dogs that, they go over, they have different ailments, but they're trained to, they'll hang a towel or a rope on the refrigerator door. The dog can grab that, open the refrigerator and do things and all kinds of stuff. Alert people to ringing phones, deaf people, to ringing phones or doorbells or all other stuff besides the lights that they have. But yeah, and yes, like you said, the medical ones that, can tell if you're going to have a seizure, all kinds of shit. But yes, those dogs are trained for a specific purpose. And yeah, they don't act up. They're not running around causing chaos and shit like people that, this is my service dog. Well, then why is it running around acting an ass? No, it's not. It's not. Service dogs are service dogs. And again, just because you found a little vest that you could buy on Amazon, sorry, doesn't work that way. All right. And I know a lot of people, hey, my animal is, whatever. I don't care about your animal. I know you love your little fur baby. I loved every fucking pet I had, but it was just that, a pet. Oh, laugh out loud. Love it when BB rants. Speaking for myself, I'm at the age where I don't give a fuck what others think. Bunch of whiny babies. Well, I am at that age as well. I don't really care. I don't have to impress anybody. I have a wife. She's awesome. She's great. And so, yeah, I don't have to worry about impressing anybody. I just don't care. I do what I do. I'm me. I tried to be other people. No, I didn't. That's a lie. But yeah, this is all I know how to be, is me. Oh, I read this one already on the live stream, but this is they've been back several times. This is the guy with the penile problems, Mr. Broke Dick. You've continually made your channel about stealing other people's content, and you have insinuated that because you talk a little bit, that means that your video is original content, but you constantly use other people's videos for your own benefit. That's way beyond fair use. Many of you on YouTube do this, and you're in for a rude awakening soon when the court ruling comes out about fair use. You don't know, so shut the hell up. YouTube shouldn't tolerate it either. Well, they do. They even give you a little button so you can do it. There's a lot of you that make your entire living off of it. I don't. Sorry. I hate to bust your little bubble there. It's been pointed out numerous times. There was a video by Home Builder a while back where he showed where he made a video and got 15,000 views. A reaction channel took his video and used it and got 4 million views. I guess they must have did it better. That's not fair use. That's stealing. Well, what does that have to do with me? I don't do that. Sorry, you're doing the same thing. No, I'm not. Shut the fuck up. It's a rare occasion. It's a rare occurrence that you actually have an original thought. Sorry, it's all my original thought. If the people you continually talk about, like Nomadic Fanatic, were to end their channel and disappear, so would you. No, there's other assholes out there that I could talk about, like you. Boy, I wish you had a channel. You probably do. You're probably some sock account. And if I knew who you were, I would tear you up just like I do Nomadic Fanatic. But anyway, because you don't have anything original. Well, I beg to differ. So do a lot of people in my comment section, so fuck off. They do all the heavy lifting for you, and all you do is say blah, 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 blah about them, and then try to pass it off as original content. It is original content coming out of my mouth, so shut the fuck up. It's not. It's just a flat out stealing. Whatever. You're not a judge, so shut up, and you don't run YouTube. Like I said, it's just a matter of time before the courts come down on you guys. Not going to happen. Then you'll have to make your own content for a change. I guess you'll have to cover up all your tattoos. Not going to happen. And take off your earrings. Not going to happen. And put on a pink tutu and ride around on a unicycle. Not going to happen either. So, yeah, there already has been lots of court cases all about fair use and what fair use is. So it's nothing new. It's been going on for years. There's lots of precedents set already for fair use. So whether you think it's fair use or not, that really doesn't matter at all, to be totally honest. And it's my content. It's my thoughts about what I watch. I don't sit there and play his entire video and then at the end go, yeah, that's what he did. No. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, but whatever you do, please keep watching, please keep clicking, and please keep leaving comments. That's why I answer your comments, so you come back and answer, because it's really, really good for my channel. So the more you help me out, the less I have to steal other people's shit. Dickhead. All right, on to the next. Another good chat today, BV. I'm not sure a blind guy should be walking around in traffic and zigzagging across streets, but it looks pretty quiet on the route you choose. Must be the mother in me. Everything looks lush and green instead of what we have here, dried out and brown. And this island is supposed to be a temperate rainforest. P.S. The dog Pumpkin is the most annoying dog on the tubes. It has absolutely no redeeming qualities that I can see. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry about your luck, Pumpkin. Yeah, I do. This is my area, my neighborhood, so I'm quite familiar with it. Again, I'm not totally blind. I do have some vision, but I go where I know. And I do, if you see me walking around, very rarely do you see cars on the streets where I am at. And people say, why don't you walk on the sidewalk? Why are you walking the streets? Well, because the sidewalks, if you see, they're lined with trees. And the tree roots buckle up the sidewalks, and there's always trip hazards and stuff. The streets are nice and smooth, so I usually walk in the streets. I can hear cars coming if I don't see them, but I can usually hear them before I see them. And there is very, very little traffic, pedestrian or otherwise. And I was on the main street, and I did cross a very busy street, but I grew up in the city. And yeah, again, I can hear, I can see a little bit, and I know how to cross the street. But yeah, that's why I walk around where I do. I know where I'm at. I only use my cane when I'm in stores. One, because it alerts other people that I can't see. So if I run into them, I'm not just a big giant tattooed freaky asshole. It's because I can't see. And you know, it's just like my house. I can buzz around here. Unless my wife gets pissed off at me and moves the furniture, then I usually trip over it or bang my head on the door that she leaves open or whatever. But that's only if I piss her off. So I can buzz around and do because I know where I'm at. But if I'm in an unfamiliar place or I'm out in public and stuff, I usually do use my cane. One, so I can find my way around. And two, it just alerts others that I'm visually impaired. But yeah, that's that. All right, what we got going on next? His monthly rent on those storage lockers must be equivalent to renting an apartment. That's a good point. I mean, I don't know if it's that much or not. But you figure he's got a couple of them with all that bullshit, all his collections, and then she's paying to keep her RV or her bus, RV converted bus there because that's where all her shit is. Her bus is her storage shed, and they're storing the bus. So yeah. Between all of that, they must be spending a pretty good little amount every single month. I forgot about this one. Sorry, I laughed first, but it's Escaping Monday. Why don't you go outside and film your own content? Oh, wait. This was me outside walking around filming my own content. I thought that was a great comment. Thank you for that one. It really made me it made me laugh again. Oh my. Oh yeah, this one. I ride my Harley from Wyoming to Sturgis most years, and it's a beautiful sight of the great migration of bikers from all over to there. Guess you would tire of hearing and seeing vids. What with you having the wannabe biker look, but no bike. What's the saying? All hat, no cattle equals you. Gotcha, dude. What a dickhead. Well, first of all, this was about when I was talking about Sturgis stuff, and I was saying that I can't wait. I'm glad Sturgis is over, and I can't wait till these videos are over. Because all it is them bitching about Sturgis. Sturgis sucks this year. Sturgis is this year. It's the price gouging this year. It was $30 for 3 tacos this year. It was fucking $500 for a $100 motel this year. This sucked. That sucked. Well, this is the truth. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. That's all I was talking about. I wasn't talking derogatory about bikers or not wanting to see any biker videos or not wanting to see any travel videos or not liking bikers or anything else or not even not liking Sturgis. I was just tired of all the back and forth and it was sucked and no it didn't and they're beating people up and the security was this and no it wasn't. It was the cops and no it wasn't the cops. It was this and that and I was tired of it all. But now because I said that, this fucking Yahoo is going to say, oh, because you want to be biker, but you don't have a bike. Well, first of all, I'm visually impaired. I can't drive or ride a bike anymore. I used to ride. I don't really miss driving all that much. I do miss riding, but want to be what? What am I? Why am I a wannabe? How am I a wannabe? It was just the most stupid fucking comment ever. You have no clue. You don't have a fucking clue. Such a moron. Got the comprehension of a fucking toddler. What? What did I say that made you go off on your little tangent and just, oh, well, you wouldn't like to see videos about somebody riding their motorcycle because you're just a wannabe. What the fuck made you say that? What a doofus. I just love morons. He's another one that somebody else left a comment and then I left a response and then he came back. And so it's a nice back and forth. It's back and forth. When people say, "Oh, why you bother with them?" Because they keep coming back and they keep clicking and they keep commenting, and it's good for my analytics. Oh, but they are assholes. If Mikey ever got a woman out there, watch her eyes very close. Might be blinking. SOS. That is so very, very true. You just never know. I don't think Mikey's going to get a woman out there, but if he does, we will keep an eye on her eyes. BV sure does like the ladies. Surprise, he is still married. I thought this was a good comment too. Yes, I do like the ladies. I prefer them. I think they're a lot prettier than guys. If you like guys, hey, more power to you. It's fine. I got nothing against it. But yes, I prefer the ladies. I sure do. And yeah, I watch ladies on YouTube. And you know what? My wife likes most of them too. She watches Montana Dana, which I stopped watching because she's doing stuff that I'm not interested in. She watches Montana Dana. She watches Tia. She watches I can't think right off my, but she watches a lot of females that I watch. She watches my Carolyn. I even call her my Carolyn. So yeah, I'm married. I'm gonna stay married, and yes, I do like the ladies. Nice observation. As a person that is 5 foot 3 inches tall, I can say with authority that he can't see shit. That was in a response to, I said, I wonder how Tater, when he's back there in the back at these concerts, how he can actually see. And that was a great response. And I actually still laughed about that one too. Good one. What happened to the Mag Fanatic's arrest for assault? You're a piece of shit. Stay in your mommy's basement and shut the fuck up. Well, what happened to Tater's arrest? Well, he didn't get arrested per se, but he did. He had to go to court. It drug on and on and on. And you probably know that, dipshit. But yeah, he got a fine and he had mandatory anger management classes. So who's the piece of shit? I wasn't in the courtroom. The judge wasn't talking to me. My name wasn't on the arrest record. I didn't have to take anger management class. And if this is my mommy's basement, pretty nice little mommy's basement, and it's better than your whole entire fucking home. Thank you for your comment. Oh, this is a good... This is another one about seeing at the concert. I remember this one now, too. It's a little known fact that Tater has a record-breaking vertical leap of 2 feet 4 inches. It helps tremendously when he is at concerts. I bet if you were on stage, you could see his head bouncing in the crowd. With proper timing, he can see 50% of the show. I thought that was definitely a sharing worthy comment. Oh, record-breaking vertical leap. And if he times it right. Good one. I really dug that one. All right. I do believe this is the last one, and it is... Here's a take on the Tater being hired to go to Sturgis. I like this. I remember this one now, too. Maybe Diana was not on board with going to Sturgis, so the Tater made up the story about getting paid to go so he could get her on board with the trip. Just a thought. And you know what? It may not be the case, but you know what? That was a good little hypothesis, maybe. I thought that was pretty good to think that could be possible, because we talked about that she's really not into all this biker stuff. So he could have probably said, "But babe, I'm getting paid. I got hired," and she was like, "Woohoo! I'm on board." I don't know. Maybe we'll see something later that he actually did get hired to do something. But until then, that's a good theory, and I don't have any problem going along with it, right? Alrighty, there you go. You said it, I read it, we talked about it here, and I guess there's really not a whole lot left to say, except, hey, keep commenting. And remember, you too may be featured on an upcoming episode of Reading the Comments. And remember, whatever I say, you never have to agree with me.
That's my opinion!
What we do here is go back.